Hi everybody. So today, well right now, we're going to be making Asian meatloaf for the slow cooker. So I have my workspace cleaned off, and what I have is a bowl with my 2 pounds of meatloaf mix in it, and my egg. I'm going to see if I can tilt this down. My egg, my panko breadcrumbs, my Tastefully Simple seasonings, and my sesame oil. Oh, and I forgot my sriracha, so let me grab that out of the fridge. And we're gonna put this meal together real easy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a gallon-sized freezer bag, and I'm gonna label it Asian meatloaf. So go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, you're only seeing half of me there, but Asian meatloaf. Okay, and then I am going to put together the first 7 ingredients of this lovely dish. So like I said, I have my 2 pounds of ground meatloaf. I have a package of shiitake mushrooms that I already cut up a little bit, and I'm just going to pour those in here. And I'm going to take a half a cup of plain panko breadcrumbs. And if you couldn't find shiitake at the mushrooms or at the grocery store, that's fine. You can just use any mushrooms. If you like them, put more in, that's fine. I'm going to put 1 egg. Okay. And then I am going to add a tablespoon of garlic. So a capful of garlic is equivalent to 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to use half of a capful and put it in there. But you're more than welcome to measure that out if you'd like. As far as onion, you need 2 teaspoons of that. So I'm just going to use like a little light brush coating at the bottom of my cap. Oops. For my onion. And then for this one, it wants a 1/4 cup of the honey teriyaki. So I have half cup here, and I'm going to use half of that. Okay. And I also should have grabbed a rubber spatula because this sauce is so good, and it's a little bit thick. Well, it is thick. So I like to get all of it in there. So, all right. And then you're going to mix this up real good. So I don't really like to touch meat, so I have gloves. The other thing that you could do is you could just put it all inside your freezer bag and mix it up in there real well. But it depends on what I have in front of me as to what I decide to do. But go ahead and mix that up real good. It smells fantastic, don't you think? This is going to be a huge meatloaf too. This is going to feed plenty of people. All right, just keep mixing it up real nice. It says in the recipe that you can put salt and pepper in as desired. I don't typically do that because I find that our seasonings are so flavorful that I omit that for the actual cooking. And then if we need anything at the time that we're serving it, people can just put their own individual amount on there. So, seems like, okay, get all my good stuff there. All right, so all of that is ready to go, and I'm gonna take my, sorry, that's my Chloe girl here. Apparently she wants some meatloaf too. Okay, so I'm gonna curl over the bag so that I don't get the goop everywhere, and I'm just gonna pour it in, put my meatloaf in the bag. And as I'm making this, you guys, this looks like an awful lot of meat, so I may have used a little bit more beef meatloaf mix than I thought, but fear not. So if yours doesn't look quite as big as mine, that's why. Don't worry about it, okay? So there we go. That is the meatball or the meatloaf mixture there. Get these babies off. Okay, so then you're going to take your you want to take your bag and you want to close it up real good and get all the air out. So that's taken care of there. Then you're going to take your quart size freezer bag. You don't need to label this one. You are going to put inside of it 1.5 teaspoons of sriracha. This is a tablespoon. Again, I'm not like super precise when it comes to cooking, and you don't need to be either. So just put a little bit in there. And as I'm reading the directions, it looks like I was supposed to put some sriracha in my meatloaf mixture too. We don't like things super hot, so I'm not adding that, but if you have that, you could have gone ahead and put that in. I apologize for that. You're also going to put in 2 tablespoons of your honey teriyaki. Okay, and then you are going to take a tablespoon of your toasted sesame oil. I love this. This adds such a fantastic flavor. Add that to your bag. Close that up. Okay, and then you are going to take both of these bags and put them in your labeled freezer meal bag. Now, if you're missing the sriracha in this baby here, you could always just add it at the top, and then before you cook it, when you thaw it, you can just mix it up again real good. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it on because it said optional. Okay, so there's that, and my sauce bag goes in there, and I'm going to take the air out one more time here as best as I can, and voila. So your Asian meatloaf for the slow cooker is all ready to go. All right, so enjoy. Talk to you later.